Never mind. He is in this room. He's just sprawled on the floor, staring at the closed bedroom door where my wife is sleeping. We would let him on the bed, but the moment he goes on the bed, he just goes full sicko mode.
See, that's something I struggle a little bit with my dog is that like because my girlfriend works at stuff just be sleeping most of the day, and when I'm up he'll like start to like whenever he'll just wander over and just like stand in front of the bedroom where she's and it's like I'm not gonna let you in. She needs to sleep. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. My wife works in a school, and it's like 1 week left, and she is so done. So she needs to sleep in today.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, especially because the dog woke up at 3 this morning saying he had to go out and pee.
Why is there an ad on my okay. Okay, it went away. I was like, we better not have to sit here with a fucking Verizon ad on screen. While it gets ready, have you seen any of the big video game announcements that
I
you're
have not
excited
followed
for?
any of the other video game announcements. There's probably one or two things that I'd be excited about, but I haven't really looked at it yet. I don't know. My life has currently been finishing. Oh, the YouTube video appears. It looks like we're starting the premiere. But I'm close to the end of Tears of the Kingdom. But now it's just like, how many more side quests do I want to do? And the answer is a lot of them.
That's fair.
And then I've been playing Kaizo Mario. Playing a couple, like, learn how to do this hacks. Which, very funny to have, like, my new, like, the best computer I've ever had, and what I'm doing is just running an SNES emulator on it.
Hey, that's always fun.
I need to buy myself an actual controller rather than trying to do this with the keyboard controls.
Oh yeah, that's a huge difference. What's funny is when I was like 11, 12 years old, I found out about Kaizo Mario on accident because I was like, I'm gonna download Super Mario World onto these newfangled emulators I've learned about, and then I didn't download the right Super Mario World. I downloaded one that's supposed to make you really sad.
Yeah. I have learned the shell jump.
Ooh.
But I just reached a point in the hack where it's like, okay, now here's just a room with 2 shells. Learn a double shell jump. I'm just like, oh, fuck that.
Yeah, I was playing Tears of the Kingdom and then Street Fighter came out. I've just been playing Street Fighter, but I think once I finish the like goofy story mode in that, I'll probably go back to playing some more Zelda. I don't know if you've seen much clips from it, but it's great. You can just run up and suplex a cop and get in a fight with a cop in the game.
you can just fight literally everyone in the standing around the open world.
Ooh,
we're going.
Starting. Also, hello everyone in chat. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Howdy.
I know you've been waiting, but it's finally here. Future of Play Direct is back. It's been a while, and I know you've missed me. Yes, Ty, it is hard to disagree with the fact.
Ty!
And Gamer Tarasu, you know I can only...
Friend of the network.
Yeah!
Take wild turns. Just when I think space is getting cold,
Oh, I didn't. I didn't like look up anything about this. It's hosted by a VTuber. Cool.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And is reaching out for a cosmic transition.
Oh, and they have subtitles, which everyone who does these needs to have subtitles. I'm tired of them not doing that.
Things are about to get dangerous.
Looks like some fun platforming. What's that? Dude, what? What's the game I'm thinking of that has wall running like that?
I think you're a couple seconds ahead of me, but
Oh, I very well might be. Here, I can actually pull myself back a little bit.
oh, that looks sick. Are you thinking of? When I see that, I think of Titanfall.
Oh, yeah. That definitely could be like Titanfall.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, good stuff. Let me know when you hit wishlist now so I can bump back and sync us up.
Cool.
This is still our step forward. So I would let someone like you get in my
I kept reading it as a Lust Descendant. The Lost
Alright,
Descendant
you can
makes
hit
far
play.
more sense.
Good to go.
Alright.
A Lust Descendant is something I'd get recommended to me on Steam because I have show adult games turned on.
Exactly.
It just loves to show those to you.
It loves it so much. What drives me nuts is it will show me like just a full-ass hentai game, and then the next one will be like, oh, this is Call of Duty. You better tell me your birth date so I can show you this.
Yeah. Ooh. Is this also Pal World? No, I don't think so. Pal World wouldn't. Maybe?
Huh?
No, I think this is like anime
Yeah.
shoot bug game.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm always here for more PvE shooters. Because then me being terrible at shooters means that I'm gonna have a lot more fun.
Atomic Picnic, that's a fun name.
Yeah.
A world of fantasy and dreams awaits you.
Ooh.
Welcome
This looks like it's inspired by like PS1
to 3D.
Yeah.
platformers. Cool.
A young dragon's mad siblings have been kidnapped.
That's why I keep saying it whenever they pop up, but I'm glad we've reached a point in indie game development that they're starting to emulate like early 3D platformers. Because I really like that aesthetic.
It is a neat aesthetic.
Or just like, I love the just the stylization of early 3D stuff because it's like you do kind of like the reason why Mega Man is blue is because blue had the most diverse palette on the NES. It's you do the most with what you have available to you with when you're at this like fidelity.
Yeah, limitations are also fun to see what people can do, especially when you're, working in any environment. Having this also does kind of feel like a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 era ad.
Yeah.
Now this is my shit.
Big on Metroidvanias?
Yeah. I never got super good at Dead Cells, but I played a lot of Dead Cells. And that's what kind of this looks like.
Oh, yeah.
But also, like... And I'm always happy when Metroidvanias take a slightly cutesier appearance rather than going, like, full edgy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I played through, like, Blasphemous, and that was fun. But it was, like, it was trying a little bit too hard.
Oh, that's
Time
clever.
Freeze.
That's clever.
That looks like a fun power up.
That's really cool.
Okay, yeah, I will definitely play that. Ooh, roguelike to social deduction. Oh, without player elimination. I love that.
Ooh.
Suit Cthulhu. I'm glad that Cthulhu isn't naked here.
See, but that implies a lot of times we've seen him, he has been naked, and that's really scary. That's part. I think that's part of the like eldritch horror part of it. It's like your mind cannot comprehend nude Cthulhu, but when he's in a suit, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Looks like pizza inventory real quick, bro. Cause like,
Wait, why is there 3 eyeballs?
I tried, man.
Whoa! Oh my god!
I got stolen.
Flower and laboratory. Flower. Shut up.
Go away, ad. My, I hate Twitch.
One more, or what's up?
yeah, we could do one more.
Okay.
You can do one more if I'm not human.
Just have an ad for toilet paper on screen I can't get rid of for the stream. Thanks. Among Us
Was
keep
Twitch
having...
going to make that specifically against the rules? I know they walked that back.
Yeah. Among Us, but you keep having fun throughout the match is a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And a mystery we couldn't explain.
Spelunking.
Where you come in.
And a cube.
Humanity is counting on you, Groundbreaker. So am I. Let's get to work.
Your marketing loves this one where they can just always call this game groundbreaking.
This looks wild.
Uh-huh.
These
Looks
guys-
like a good time.
Tectonica. Those are the like kind of things that I see that in the game, and then I go to play it. I'm like, I'm not smart enough to do this.
Seems to be handling his predicament well. All things considered.
Yeah, are you happy to be awake, Clam?
I do want to help in any way I can, Kai.
Sorry if that was coming through the mic, but not very sorry.
Was that the dog?
Yeah.
Cute.
You hear some guttural grunting. That is my dog.
Oh, thank God. I thought I'd lost you. Was that Donovan I heard on the radio? What, you're spying on me now?
I got it covered, Boy Scout. Landed by some big-ass silence.
You know what Firewatch needed was a little floating like pod buddy.
Yeah, yeah. A droid.
Power station? Out here? Hey, Donovan. Donovan, do you copy?
Oh, uh-oh.
Ooh.
Those noises make
That
me
looks
think
like
the
fun.
game's spooky.
Uh-huh. Spooky tundra wilderness is always a good time.
Oh.
Living the dream, just building a house in the woods.
Where there's giant house chickens and spectral deer.
Uh-huh. Deer are already essentially spectral deer. I don't know what you're worried about. Deer are already basically cryptids. Oh!
Your house can be on the chicken. That's awesome.
Baba Yaga in the is the house. I was gonna say in the house, but there. An entire game where you just build a Baba Yaga hut is inspired.
Like cyberpunk visual novel?
Yeah, I was definitely getting a visual novel from that.
The Baba Yaga game was Rekka, R-E-K-A?
Uh-huh.
If you, since you missed that literal ham in the chat.
Oh, one sec. Got a dog with a roll of toilet paper.
Oh, this is fun. Take the Hotline Miami style, but like a terrifying outbreak at a lab.
My memories are splintering. Who are you?
Yeah, it would be nice if there's something to like break up in between each of these trailers. This is also terrifying. Oh god.
Set us free from the brightest heat. The loudest color.
Oh, this looks sick. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Oh, jeez. Like how most of the like previous game shows have been like kind of nice with like vaguely terrifying. That was just like fucking body horror. Here you go.
Game console that comes with a crank and 24 free games. Plus,
oh, and a play date. Cool.
Games all the time. Here are just 3 of the latest.
Alright, back.
You missed a terrifying point and click like body horror game with a speaking spell talking to you.
Oh, a speaking spell talking to you? That's great. That's great.
The rhythm game where you move and shoot on a beat. My name is Spencer Garwin, lead game designer of Quantum Phantom Basketball. Long-range shooting, high-flying, slam-dunking, hard-stuffing basketball fighting game action.
Learn more about these games and so many others.
I'm curious about... I don't want to own a playdate blindly, but I would love to try one.
Yeah. It's always sounded like a fun concept.
Yeah.
But now it's time to get your hands dirty. If you want to travel through space, you have to take risks. The cosmic forces that be have aligned for the Galaxy Fund kickoff, and it's starting right now.
Right
We're
now?
all joining forces to help uplift developers, with bold new ideas who are working to bring their experiments to life. Over 200 of you have already contributed, and I'm sure you're seeing some familiar faces. All funds go directly to developers making new, really, really cool shit. And now, it's your turn. Put on your goggles, roll up your sleeves, and let's make some galactic chaos by contributing to the Galaxy Fund. The future comes from innovation.
Oh, I didn't know that. They did that. That's really cool.
All we need now
Yeah.
is you. Fundraiser's happening right now till June 24th. Let's get atomic, baby.
I also didn't realize that they had it space themed like us.
Power, huh?
What? We weren't able to copyright space theming.
Switch to solar. Let's get some energy back.
Initializing solar power.
I'm surprised at how many like crafting games still come out. Like, I'm glad that the people who are passionate about wanting to make one of these don't just to see how. Oh, this is really cool, actually.
See that there's your answer.
Yeah, it has you fly between the islands. That's what makes it different. That's awesome.
And also, it's just really fun to play, and I'm sure it's fun to build those systems. You know.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, solar punk. Yeah, Mary Poppins that shit.
Like, every game needs, like, a glider.
Uh-huh. There's one thing that people learn from Breath of the Wild.
I hope more games learn that the ascend ability is very nice. It was like I'd play other games after playing that and go, why can't I just shoot up through the floor, up through the mountain? Why do I have to climb the mountain? Ooh, demo out, neat.
Yeah. Oh. Feedy game.
I think this is Sludge Life?
Yeah.
Maybe? Or it's like a different game with a similar aesthetic. Cute. You can make the environment just a color nightmare. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, Bombing 2, a graffiti paradise. Neat. Oh, that's coming out soon. And Stairs in Time? Oh, cool. An Earthbound inspired RPG.
Oh, I am here for this. Fully bullied by a preteen.
I said, scissor type, so sounds like it uses a like rock paper scissors. Battle system. That sounds fun. He must be excited for the game too.
Yeah, Alex into this. I should just switch over to push to talk.
Does he ever, if you're like playing games, try to push the controller out of your hand so you'll pet him? Oh, this is fun. I like this art.
Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, he gets very mad when I'm doing anything that isn't about him.
Well, of course.
That bear was so good.
Chat is right. The guy just looks like it's like better Dilbert. If Dilbert took the messages of the comic and gave up on like office life and went to the woods, live in the woods instead. The skunk agreed to disagree.
I mean, basically anything Dilbert is better than Dilbert.
Yeah. Hermit and pig. Fun.
Is this Minesweeper based? Yeah, it is.
I think this might be a Minesweeper like strategy RPG. Or like a Minesweeper roguelite.
Yeah. Minesweeper's a great game.
Well, how has this not been done before?
I feel like I've seen Minesweeper variants before, but always as like, let's make this a hardcore puzzler and not let's put some real art and yeah.
That's really cool. I was trying to figure out what it was. I'm glad you figured out it's like Minesweeper. Oh!
Space Chef. Well, that's a fun take on the factory builder.
Factorio Scrabble?
Yep.
Oh. Whoa! I'm sure the game starts off easy enough, but I don't know if I'd be smart enough to play that.
I could get into that. That could be a good time.
Oh, I'm already sold on Gordlets, alright. I just see the little guy walking and I'm sold.
That's all you need.
Oh, this is a fun take on a, like, SimCity-like. Yeah, what if Mr. Saturn's having... Yeah, these are like Mr. Saturns, but, even cuter. I like that as, like, a twist on, SimCity-like games, making it more, like, cute.
Yeah, having a nice little cute sandbox.
Oh, this is like a PS1 RPG with, East Combat. Cool. Yo. Even though East Combat is a nightmare because it's hard to... Years of video game experience tells me I don't want to run into the bad guy. Why do I attack that way? Yeah, more PS1 like render style. This is sick. Angelina. Oh yeah, this is heavily inspired by like PS1 RPGs. Hell yeah.
It's good shit.
I always liked with like older sprite based like indie games and stuff when people would examine the like sprite work and everything and kind of be like, hey, here's how they kind of like work around or go beyond the limitations that people had in the past. And I'm curious as I hope I can see people also do that with like the early 3D inspired art styles. Be like, hey, here's the stuff that they did that wouldn't really be possible back then, but it still looks like fits the aesthetic.
Yeah.
But we never lost that way. No. Our problem is survival. We must defend ourselves. We must
A lot of Sky Islands this year. And floating cities.
Oh yeah.
The airborne empire.
That's not a complaint.
I wonder if some of the people who were making these games, like, when they first showed off the Sky Islands and and Tears of the Kingdom, they're like, oh no. God damn it.
Oh shit. Indie games take a long time.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Oh, shit.
On the back of a giant dinosaur in a giant world. Cool. Oh, this is like deep city builder.
Yeah.
Sky Islands and cities on giant animals are timeless, which is, and they're both in one piece. Oh, Ocean Update. Haven't I heard of this game?
Okay, do you want to build the Baba Yaga hut or the Sky Island hut?
Yeah. It's the red pill and the blue pill. Baba Yaga hut or Sky Island hut.
But we also have to have giant dinosaur back also in the options.
Oh, a glider suit, cool. Oh, this is both cool.
There we go.
Building, breaking, building again. We're always climbing to new heights.
Those like most survival craft games, whenever I try them, I get to a point I'm like, I'm not smart enough for this. I'm sorry, Gabe.
I just get stressed out by them.
I feel
But
like
see,
the simplicity in Minecraft is enough for me that's like Legos, but whenever it's like bigger parts, I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
but CJ gets really into those, so I always just send them her direction.
Nice. Oh, that looks sick. This looks very nice. I wish it wasn't VR. That looks like Mega Man Legends inspired like art style. Oh, a bulletin board system game that's kind of like Hypnospace Outlaw. Hell yeah. I need to play more Hypnospace Outlaw. That game's really cool.
Yeah, that one's always been on my list. You're saying you want board games with the set mechanics.
Here we go. Learn Japanese with photography? Hell yes.
That's a great concept.
I do have some learn Japanese through this game. Like I have a bunch of like JRPG, like RPG Maker learn Japanese games.
Tamagotchi!
Cool! Perfect for the Steam Deck. Touch Starved. Oh yeah, as soon as I see that name, I'm sure it's a visual novel.
Oh, horny one.
Oh yeah. Oh, cute animal
Capybara!
snowboarding. Hell yeah. Oh, it's way more than snowboarding.
Also intrigued by that multiplayer little tile, like simplified island builder.
Duty calls. Need to continue looking out for the best.
Yeah, man, it seems like that's something that'd be really fun. Just like sit and casually play with like some friends in a room or something, or you're just chatting.
There's a Steam event
Yeah, exactly.
now where you can find all of these cosmic bangers and more. Plus, there's a whole other world out there, a wholesome one, in fact. And trust me, you don't want to miss it. Let's steamroll into the future together. Melios, signing out. See you on the other side, dear player.
Oh yeah, at 9 they're doing the Wholesome Direct over on Twitch Gaming, which is all the like farming sims and like life sim games coming out that are there's nice and fun.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that was gonna be a little bit longer.
Yeah, but I feel like also like 30, 35 minutes is about the perfect length for one of those.
Yeah, so you're not getting too overwhelmed with like everything being shown off.
Unless you're gonna have, like Nintendo Direct like 5-minute presentations on each game.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, that looks really neat.
Yeah.
I wish
this was fun.
I wish I had more time and infinite money to play all the video games.
Same. I'm one of those people with an absolutely shameful Steam library.
Oh, what's my Steam library at right now? Part of it's because of like Humble Bundles and stuff where I wanted one game.
Yeah,
I got them all. Where I have like... Let me see here. Yeah, 721 games owned. And I know I've seen like stats and stuff where it's like a lot of people have like there's a lot of games that have just gone like unplayed that are available on Steam and have been purchased but have never actually been launched. It's kind of like when you see podcast statistics of like, yeah, it's just like the big ones that have like huge numbers, and there's not a whole lot like in between. That was neat. Yeah, sitting like, if I had like physical games I have, that gets even deeper. And then if I add in like older games that I have totally legal backups of that I own and are mine, I have even more games that I want to play through that way. Especially when like, I was like, oh yeah, Steam Deck, that'll help me get through some. No, it's.
I just found my number is 275.
Nice. I have had my Steam account since like 2008 or 9, I think. I've had a long time.
I remember I originally got mine after when my cousin introduced me to Portal.
Ooh.
And we played Portal, and then later, my parents didn't allow for violent video games, but we would stay up late after all the adults went to bed when we were having like get-togethers with family, and we slowly played through Half-Life 2 together. With like me playing and him like watching over my shoulder because he's already played the whole game.
That's awesome. Was I don't know, those turrets in Portal are kind of violent with those set off the parent alarms.
Somehow they were okay with that.
As long as you're not inflicting the violence.
Uh-huh. And also I was like, like 14 or 15 at that point.
Yeah.
I just remember being 12 and being interested, wanted, and playing Super Smash Bros. With some people at a party, and then telling my parents about it. They're like, oh, that sounds too violent.
Oh no! Mom, Dad, it's Nintendo. It's totally fine, I promise.
Let's see. I recently played through Half-Life 1.
Oh, did you play through
last year?
Did you play through like Half-Life 1 or the Black Mesa?
I just played like legit Half-Life 1 because that's what I owned.
Really?
And it was
that's
like,
really cool.
It held way better than I expected it to.
Yeah. Because a friend of mine was recently playing through like Black Mesa and stuff, and that's really cool that you still had a good time with the original. I'm sure like they do a good job of making sure it runs on modern hardware and stuff too.
Yeah. It's not like freaking Fallout 3. It won't want to run on like any modern computer I've ever seen.
Yeah, which I think it still might have games for Windows Live stuck to it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's something that's always fun, is like playing one of those old games and like, oh yeah, this game's like still good. I see why it was a big deal.
Yeah, I also feel that way about the original Zelda.
Yeah!
It's a game that benefits from having the ability to look things up on a wiki when you really need to.
Yeah.
But it's like a legitimately good exploration puzzle game with really, really mean hard combat sometimes.
It's like, besides some like, there are something like some control things that'll sometimes go through like older games, but it is same with like, what was one that I feel like there's something I played on Nintendo Online. I was like, oh yeah, this is still good, but now I'm drawing a complete blank on what it was.
Yeah, I used that to play through the first couple Metroids, and that was a good time.
Yeah.
And of course, Link to the Past.
Yeah, that's my favorite Zelda ever.
I've played through it a couple times, but I don't remember it well enough to play a randomizer, which is what really sounds like fun.
I see people do like randomizer races and stuff, and it's like maybe I should play through that game enough again so I can do those.
That could be a fun stream at some point. Like doing a co-op randomizer too, where like you both use the same seed.
Yeah. Have you seen the A Link to the Past Super Metroid randomizers?
I have.
Yeah, that seems like wild.
I've seen both one where like one person's playing Metroid and one person's playing Link to the Past, and one where they make some of the doors line up between the different games. But hey, this was a good selection of indie games.
It was. I need to pull up a list of all the stuff they shown there so I can like make sure I can get stuff wish listed. Cause some of those are really cool. It's I'm glad that we are at a point where it's not just, hey, the big 3 companies are gonna do their showcases, and then the big like third-party publishers are gonna do their showcases, and that's it. It's cool that we can get indie developers to like spotlights for them that isn't just on those platforms.
Yeah, indies uplifting other indies. I think the one that I am the most excited from all of that is the Minecraft, or not the Minesweeper game.
Yeah, that was really cool. That's what
like of all of those, that's like I might actually buy and play that.
It was just shown in that like last like montage of them, but I want to play that like BBC computer, the bulletin board system like computer visual novel point and click game, because I really like Hypnospace Outlaw. Yeah. And I don't know if you've seen anything of the game World of Horror. I'm sure, maybe you have, because I constantly retweet and post about it. But
I've seen bits of it, and it's on my wish list, but I know very little about it, actually.
Because that game's stylized like an old, early, like, Macintosh game, and I love the, like, aesthetic of it, and that had very, like, similar things.
Alright, well, I'm probably gonna sign off.
Yeah, thanks everyone for joining us on this stream. Thank you for joining me on this PB. I appreciate it. It's always fun to have someone to bounce off of and talk about these things with.
Yeah, it's much better when there's more than one person on the stream.
And hope everyone has a good morning and enjoys the rest of their day. Thanks for stopping
have a good morning, folks. Check in on the Moonshot channel. See, I don't think we have anything on Saturdays, do we?
Let me check the schedule.
So I know tomorrow we'll have Sunday sleepover.
Yeah.
And on Monday, I will be back with more Kaizo and cocktails and not kill another computer doing so.
Yep, I'll look for today. But yeah, sleepover Sunday tomorrow, and watch BB play some Kaizo, Kaizo's always fun, especially if you don't know what Kaizo Mario is. You gotta always check those out.
I've been practicing all week, so hopefully I'll be at least I'm getting the Super Mario World physics back, if nothing else.
But yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone.
Yeah, alright.